guys, welcome back. Today is July the 6th and I got my first flight assignment today. It's going to be a 4-day trip. Today is a quick turnaround from Vegas to San Diego and back to Vegas. And then I'm heading to Chicago where I'm going to lay over. And then after that is some other stuff. I know I'm going to be in Florida, then I'm going to Santo Domingo or the Dominican Republic, and I'm going to have another layover in Florida, and then the next day after that, I have a full day of rest though once I get to Chicago, and then the last day of my trip is going to be from Florida to Dallas, from Dallas here to Vegas. And then I do have another 2 days of reserve right after that. So technically they could use me. But anyways, I'm going to keep, I'm going to vlog through the entire thing. As you can see, guys, I'm already packed. I have my flat attendant face, my lips. This one is actually a new color. It's, I think it's called True Love by Lime Crime. And so in about 10 more minutes, I'm going to put on my uniform and I'm going to head on over to the airport. I'm on a 321 today, and I just got back I went from Vegas to San Diego and back, and then now we're going to start boarding so that we can go to Chicago, and then I'm going to lay over there for like 24 hours or something like that. So anyways, just wanted to say hello, hugs and kisses. I don't want to show you my badge. Okay, so here's the restroom. Those are the amenities. And I have a bathtub and a shower. Okay, so that's for my luggage. Aw, they're only full size. That's okay, it's only me. So you guys can see, it's 12:30 a.m. And there's the living room, my desk for all my important documents, and an armoire. Oh, there it is. Nice big closet with a safe and the ironing board. Okay. And let's see what my view looks like. There you go. You can see a little bit. Parking lot. I'm facing the front of the building, so not much to see except parking lot. That's it. Not a great view. That's alright though. Alright guys, I know it's past midnight right now, but this is what I'm about to make. Colombian coffee from the coffee bean in this Cuisinart. Yep, there it is, Cuisinart right there. Alright guys, so before I take off my makeup and relax for the evening, let me tell you about today's flight. So, this is just day one of a 4-day trip. The first leg was from Vegas to San Diego, California, and back to Vegas. And then again, the last flight of the day was from Vegas, and now I'm in Chicago. So, I just landed in Chicago. The flight to Chicago was a little over 3 hours. It was like 3 hours and 9 minutes, something like that. We couldn't have had more problems on a first flight than I had. It was like, oh my God, one thing after another. So when we got back to Vegas, first of all, let me just say that one of the crew members was getting off, and then we acquired a new flight attendant. So there's always 5 flight attendants, but sometimes some people are, you know, they do 1 leg or 2 legs or whatever. And so then the one guy got replaced, and so then we got a new crew member that was heading over here to Chicago. All 4 of the other flight attendants were lovely. Now, on my flight to Chicago, almost immediately after taking off, we had a medical. A lady was not feeling well. She was having shortness of breath, and she wasn't, you know, feeling well. She was traveling with a big family, and luckily her son is a nurse. So we pretty much had to give her oxygen, and her son took care of her during the flight. So, but, you know, that it involved going into the big emergency medical kit, which is sealed, and it can only be opened by a medical professional. And since her son was is a nurse, he was able to get in there and get some medicine for his mom. And so it, you know, like they was taking blood pressure and medicine and oxygen. So that was a whole to-do. We actually had the EMS meet us at the gate when we first arrived to Chicago to, you know, take her off. And then the other thing is we had I guess an unruly passenger. I totally missed it though, guys. I was up in the front, and so I didn't really see what had happened with the passenger, but apparently we had a guy and he was a bit unruly, and so they called the cops. So we had the police meet this gentleman when we arrived here as well. So it was, you know, it was a very eventful evening, but, you know, nothing that was so bad. You know, I think the guy probably just got a little talking to from the police, because I think he might have cursed at the flight attendant that he was dealing with. So, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. But yeah, so that was today's flight. Medical emergencies and police. But other than that, everyone was nice. I didn't have a single passenger that was mean or rude to me or anything like that. So that was really good. And like I said, the crew was excellent. So now 3 of the flight attendants are going home tomorrow. And so me and one of the other girls, we are what they called the Chasers. We are going to do this whole 4-day trip together. However, the three that live here in Chicago are, they're done with this whole section. And so now, tomorrow I am off. They actually are giving me a 30-hour layover here in Chicago. And so then, what's today? Thursday. So Friday I'm off, technically. And then so Saturday morning I have to be at the airport. And it's from here to Fort Lauderdale, from Fort Lauderdale to the Dominican Republic, and then back to Fort Lauderdale, and then I'll spend the night in Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, that's what's going on, guys. I have the whole day tomorrow. I do have some paperwork I gotta do. Obviously, I gotta write some reports about what happened, although I wasn't a witness to any of it. But yeah, that's what's going on, and this is my very first trip, and I'm going international, guys. So, all right, well, I am about to grab my coffee. I think it's done brewing. I will talk to you guys in the morning.